Dr. Greta, brought to you by the Ashley Clinic in Chanute, Kansas. Addiction, it's different for everyone, but many people describe that they feel out of control. I was at a recent conference where they were describing jumping into the river of addiction out of desperation. In other words, the analogy was that the person would live on the banks of the river, everything was fine until there was a fire or an earthquake or something, and then the person felt so out of control they had to jump into the river, and now they had no clue what was going on. Well, there was an interesting quote by Archbishop Desmond Tutu, kind of along those lines. It said, "There comes a point where we need to stop pulling people out of the river. We need to go upstream and find out why they are falling in." Well, how about our kids and addiction? Many kids don't wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, today I think I'm going to become an addict." No, they are exposed to a variety of things. They have friends, they see stuff on media, and they think, well, that vaping sounds kind of neat. After all, there's no calories with all those good flavors that we can get, and it's really a good thing. There's nothing bad about it. And incidentally, there was a recent article about the number of kids who have a new diagnosis of asthma. They've never had asthma any time in their life until they started vaping. Yeah, vaping is very bad on the lungs. But let's get back to this addiction thing. What happens with that cycle? Yep, maybe there's a little stress in the family. Don't know quite how to handle it. The kid doesn't, and so the nicotine helps them feel better, but then after they get that nicotine withdrawal, so then they have to have another hit. And before you know it, they're doing it maybe every hour. If you have a child who has to go to the bathroom a whole lot before you go see the urologist, you might at least ask about the nicotine issues. It's so important to be on top of this for your kids. Give them a hug.